Good morning, Yankee fans. How's everybody doing? Hopefully, having a good Tuesday. I know everybody has withdrawals without, no Yankees and all of that. So, we're here to make you a little bit happier. And then we'll definitely take it from there. And all of that. So I want to say a couple of things, everyone. First of all, the deadline trade talk tomorrow night is at 8 p.m. July 16th. Definitely come and join us. I really appreciate that. I think you'll enjoy it. Remember, have your questions ready. If you're interested in coming on, all you have to do is go to joeyankees28 at gmail.com. joeyankees28 at gmail.com, and we'll work it out for you to definitely come on with us tomorrow. Really looking forward to the program. Want to say hello to a few people in the chat. Jeff. Hey, Jeff, welcome back. Thanks so much. Hey, Total Turnbuckle Talk. How you doing, TJ? How's everything going? Thanks for coming on. Merck is on. I appreciate that. FG, how you doing? Welcome. And right now in the email, we have Bob Rizzo, we have John Ferrazzo, we have MJ. How you doing? How's everything? Sean, how are you? Just to name a few. Now, I have a question, guys. It's come to my attention in my emails. People are asking me if I would give a little shout out, a little poll on possibly at a little later date to start the show at 8:45 as opposed to 8:30. I'm getting reasons of people are still dropping people in school. People are just settling at work, and 8:30 is a lot harder. 8:45 is a good possibility. So I need a thumbs up or a thumbs down. It won't happen tomorrow, but I'm looking for the possibility of hearing what your thoughts are, because this show is for you, the fans, and I don't want to disappoint anybody. So again, are you in favor or not in favor of starting the show eventually at 8:45? Thank you. I appreciate that, and we'll tally up everything, and I will come back. We're gonna ask this for a few days in a row to let everybody have a chance. But please, if you don't want to answer on the chat, then answer on joeyankees28 at gmail.com. All right. So you don't have to answer if you don't want to in the chat. At this time, we're going to bring up the master of information, Jonathan. How you doing, Jonathan? Welcome to the morning show.
Thank you. Well, as far as information go, along with the draft, the Yankees did sign a couple, 3 undrafted free agents. They signed 2 pitchers and an outfielder, Matthew Tippy, Tommy O'Rourke, and Logan Maxwell. So what that means is after the draft, the people who didn't get drafted can still sign, but as free agents, not as draft picks.
Oh, okay. What do you know about the person, the pitcher that they got as a free agent from the Mets, Rico Garcia, I believe? I saw him a couple of times, and he was hit hard.
Yeah, I don't know very much about him. I have a feeling that he is just going to be a temp player until they make a trade. That's my guess, because I don't see him. I don't see him having a place on this team unless he suddenly becomes. I don't know, takes off the mask and suddenly becomes.
Right.
Mullen Ryan or something like that.
With our pitching coaches, maybe they could work miracles. Yeah, Graham, how you doing? Good morning. That's the one they picked up off of waivers yesterday. I saw Rico pitch for the Mets, and the day that I saw him, he got destroyed. So I'm not sure.
I'm,
We are.
if I like I said, I'm guessing he's only here until the end of the month.
Yeah, that's what I figure. You're right, Jonathan. Um, I again, to let everybody know, we are taking a poll. People have asked me if we would consider starting the show at 8:45 in the a.m. I'm going to be. You don't have to answer on the chat. You can answer it on joeyankees28 at gmail.com. It's not going to happen immediately. But if we get a lot of thumbs up, then we will do something maybe by the end of the month. I don't know. Right now we're on at 8:30, and that's where we are at this point. Jonathan, also wanted to ask you. So the more rumors that keep coming out, and so now they talk to Suarez, and they ask Suarez, "What do you think about? What do you think about going maybe to the Yankees in a trade?" And we both know what his response was. I mean, I believe you do. Go ahead.
He's open to it. Yeah, he wants. I'm sure he won't say no to coming to the Yankees if he's made that available. But in baseball, unless they have a no trade clause, they really don't have an option. So what he thinks is really irrelevant unless you have a no trade clause.
Yeah, no question. Want to say good morning to Carl. How you doing? Welcome back to the stream. Graham says he's only there to fill a current spot. He will get DFA'd at the end of the month. Yeah, that's exactly how Jonathan feels with Rico. But
Yeah.
I guess right now the Yankees are going to go bargain shopping and see if Matt Blake can work his magic with some of these people. I don't know.
Wait,
Let's talk.
one thing to remember though is every dollar they get in a new contract and a trade, it's going to be doubled on for the tax.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, yeah. But see, that's just it. That's the argument. What can the Yankees do with this double tax? It would be great if they can get rid of a big contract, but who are they going to get rid of?
Well, that's the problem in the new. That's the problem with baseball and the new CBA. They're penalizing the team that spend the most money instead of penalizing. If you want to even the balance, you have to have some sort of penalty to a team that just doesn't want to improve their team. Similar to the A's. The A's were a good organization, then they stunk it up deliberately for 10 years, and until they were asked, they were said they've had enough. They're going to move.
Right.
That's something that should not happen. You should not have. There should be penalties against deliberate losing.
On a little note differently, what were your thoughts about Chisholm only hitting 3 home runs in the game? Do you think he was really trying?
Honestly, I didn't watch the. I didn't really care about the home run derby.
I know, but that's fine. But does it surprise you when you heard he only hit 3?
Well, I don't think Chisholm is the home run hitter, really. I don't know. I honestly didn't think about it.
Yeah, and then Kyle, who right now, in my opinion, might be ahead in the MVP voting.
Right.
He won it, and this isn't going to hurt his chances either.
But I'll tell you one thing. I think the home run derby was a little bit better when it had a clock. It was when it was timed, and they had those golden balls that you can, if you hit it 450 feet, you can get an extra 30 seconds, like they had. I think they had it last year or 2 years ago. I think they should go back to that to make it more enjoyable. That's the more enjoyable part.
I'm looking at the Google the Gmail account, and so far we have 6-0 of changing the time to 8:45. So keep it coming, guys. Keep it coming. And also, if you are voting, let me know what why you think it's a better option, and let me know. So right now it's 6-0 in favor of changing the time to 8:45. But I need a lot more in this poll than six. But guys, you're on your way to 8:45, but it's still early in the process. I will continue asking everyone to please vote and let me know. You want to do it on the chat? I will definitely put it down as a yay or a nay. But you have to let you know. Sean Browning, what is the voting? Okay, the voting is people are asking the show in my email, in the email of the show. They would like to go to 8:45. The show to go and start at 8:45. It's a lot better for them to settle in at their work, bringing their kids to school or camp, and by the time that they come on and everything, I'm ready to go off. So that is the thing. So is 8:45 yay or nay for the chat for this show to begin at a little bit later time? So that's what it is, Sean Browning. And I'll put a little thing up in a little bit later, and like this. And if you'd like to vote on it, I really appreciate it. So do it on the Gmail or just here in the chat, and I get a great idea, and I'll write down yay or nay next to your name. So thank you. That's what's going on. Lou, good morning. How you doing? Merck has given a yay, so that's 7-0. 7-0 for 8:45. Jonathan, if you have a yay or nay, I'd like to hear it from you.
Well, for me, of course, I don't have as much time in the morning, so I will do no. But if you move to 8:45, I cannot promise you that I'll be available at that time, because my schedule for Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
Right.
Is
But you
much
could still do. Can you do right away? 9:05.
One. You broke up a bit. Can you repeat that?
Yeah, speak a little louder.
Can you repeat that? You broke up a bit.
No, I said if we move the show to 8:45 with the poll, can you at least give at least 15 to 20 minutes in the morning?
Maybe I can give 10 minutes, but I remember when we first started it was 8 o'clock. Now I have to. It's
No. Okay.
for me.
Lou is asking why am I Lou, I'm getting a lot of stuff on the email at Joe Yankee's Gmail, asking if it'd be a possibility to go on at 8:45, because it's easier for them possibly to finally come on the chat and not just be in the background. They would like to participate. So that's why I'm taking a poll. This is a show for all you fans. So it doesn't mean I'm going to do it. It doesn't mean I'm not going to do it. Right now, it's 7-0 to change it to 8:45. So if you want to vote no, by all means, Lou, let me know. I have to know. I really, I take everything the fans say very seriously. And I want to be there for the fans. I want to do what you feel is right. So that's what I'm doing. 99, how you doing? I hope you participate in the vote. How are you with us starting at 8:45? Yes or no? We don't know. This is a poll right now. Are you in favor or not in favor of going from 8:45 to from 8:30 to 8:45? Jonathan says no. Okay, so we're 7-1. I just got another one in the email. It's a no, so that's 7-2. Okay, well, 99 says, honestly, it's up to you. Well, I'm giving the poll out because that's how much I care about each and every one of you. If you're bringing that out to me, that's what we want here in the show. Let us know how you feel. And if I bring this to you, it's very simple. Just say yes or no. It's not going to hurt my feelings. We might keep it at 8:30. We might go to 8:45. But let me know. Um, yeah. So Jonathan, also, um, do you still feel that a guy like Trent Grissom is going to be going?
It will all depend on what they can get for him. I mean, right now he does. Grisham is a good defensive outfielder and at times he can give you a hit, but and he has speed. But if you can make a trade for something that you can need, then you trade him. And it would also depend on who we can replace him in the outfield.
Okay.
But it all depends on the return.
Blaze 455, welcome. He's got some news here about, let's see, the Red Sox. Call the Red Sox World Series contenders, Jeff. Yankee fans are delusional for wanting titles, for wanting titles, but the Red Sox fans are expecting a ring. Totally valid, right? 2 World Series since 2013. Welcome to the show, Blaze. And while you're here, can you please press the like button and subscribe? We'd really appreciate it. We're here every morning at 8:30, and we also do pregame, postgame, and everybody's welcome. It doesn't matter who you root for. You're all welcome here. It doesn't have to be just Yankees. Welcome, Nitin, to the broadcast. How you doing?
Good. What's up, chat? What's up, Jonathan? What's up, everyone?
Nathan, how
Yeah. So,
you
yeah,
feeling?
good. Yesterday was a interesting home run derby with Cal and Junior in the finals, and Cal killed it. He just kept on hitting, and shout out to him. Congrats to him. So well deserved. And even Junior did a great job. So shout out to Junior also. What's up, guys? Let's go
Uh,
Yankees. And
was
tonight, huh?
that Griffey you're talking about?
Who? Oh,
Griffey,
great.
Griffey?
Do you feel that Chaz embarrassed himself with 3 home runs?
I mean, I think he just did it for fun. I think.
Okay,
I mean,
all right,
obviously,
that's fair enough.
I think he just. I think he's how do you call it? He won like he brings like the swag part to the game, so he just wanted to be, I guess, be part. I mean, I'm sure he was trying, but he's not, like Jonathan said, he's not really a home run hitter. Plus, that ballpark is big, so you got to have, like, you need to be in the right mindset for it. So, but I mean, I guess he wanted to do it, and then, I mean, just have fun and showcase. Um, but yeah, I mean, the other hitters, they were meant to be there. Like O'Neill Cruz is another one who did good yesterday also. So shout out to all of them. But yeah, I think Chaz, it's all right. I think he wanted to just do it for fun.
Okay, that's fair enough. Good. That's a really good answer. Thank you. Um, are you still in? I know we've talked in the past few days, daytime and nighttime, about possible trade of Suarez or somebody like that. Are you still? Do you still have a strong feeling that the Yankees are going to be big players in this?
Yes, if Cashman says we're Cashman better stand by his comment because fans are expecting something. So um, I'm still holding out hope for the Cleveland trade. That's what I'm going to keep saying.
Yeah, you like that Cleveland trade. Well,
Yeah.
in case anybody, there's a few new people in the chat. Would you want to reiterate what trade are you pushing for the New York Yankees?
Hello.
Wait, who?
What you? I'm
Oh,
saying what trade?
I, okay.
What trade are you saying? We have a few new people in
Yeah.
the chat.
So, what's up, guys? So the trade I want for the Yankees to do is, for Cleveland, it's to trade with Cleveland for Jose Ramirez, Clase, and what's his name, Stephen Kwan. Make it a big trade, and hopefully we can land all three of that. And that's a game-winning move right there. And if the Yankees want to win the World Series now, that's the move we have to make.
That trade will require George Lombard to be traded.
Yeah, I mean, if
that trade will probably cost you Lombard and Spencer Jones and the pitcher that everyone likes that just came.
Cam.
Cam Schlipper. Those three players will be gone in that trade.
Yeah.
I do not see that happening. It would be very nice to have those players, but the Yankees. I don't know. Here's the one question I have for Hal. How much over the luxury tax is he going to go? If he makes those three, he's going to go almost an additional like 70 million over the luxury tax, at least.
Well, I don't know.
I mean, like I said, let's see what happens. And like I said, that's a trade. That's a game-winning move, that's a game changer right there.
That's a game changer, but it's also very, very hard to imagine that trade happening.
Yeah. Well, listen. If it does,
Graham, I'm not saying it's going to happen. I'm just stating that's the trade I want.
That's what you want in your mind to happen.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe if this was 30 years ago without the luxury tax penalties and George Steinbrenner.
But that's
just to let you know, Graham, I have more experience in this business than you, so just know that.
But that's the beauty. That's the beauty of talking trades. I mean, everybody has a right to say what they feel and what they want.
Plus, I have inside sources, Graham. So,
and Nathan, don't ever think that I know more about the.
No. I'm not saying you. I get fed up because these people in the chat always think we're gonna make it. It's not happening. We're not saying it's gonna happen. I'm just stating.
Right. It's just
challenging Nathan.
What was
Graham,
that?
I have 5 years experience in the sports industry. What do you have? Come on now.
Well, all right. Well, like I said, opinions are one thing. We don't get into a shouting match at all. This is just
no. I'm seriously fed up with these people in the chat sometimes.
I understand, but I'm just saying. Bottom line.
By the way, Graham, I have more connections than you in the sports industry, and that my team and I. That's how Joe is getting the guests. We're the ones who's helping with the guests. So just know that for a fact.
Well, look, like I said, we all have opinions, and let's respect the opinions. If somebody is saying, like Nitin's saying, he would like it or he thinks it, there's nothing wrong with that, folks. And the same thing with you guys. If you think of something, that we won't agree with, well, we'll just say, okay, that's your opinion. We don't think it's going to happen, or I don't think it's going to happen. That's the way it is. So please, no animosity. We all want to be friends here. And we love each and every one of you. So by all means, please don't take anything the wrong way, either which way, either side. The fans, people in the chat, don't worry. Let's just this is awesome. So let's
what
anyway.
Bobby Malone said earlier, and I told this to Joe that he's projecting George Lombard's brother to be a top 3 pick in next year's draft.
Who? Lombard?
Lombard brother.
Lombard
brother.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Well, Graham, like I said, I hope you don't go upset. I want you. It's all opinions, so please understand it's just opinions, and let's just move on, okay? And let's see who's right. Let's see. When the trade deadline comes, let's see how it goes.
Well,
that's the only way to do it. You gotta let it play, and everybody has an opinion. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's move on that.
George Lombard's brother is expected.
To be a top 3 pick
Yeah,
next
top
year.
3 pick.
That's what I just mentioned to you.
Yeah.
Right. Well, like I said, let's move on this. So when the Yankees come back, do you again, like my question, like I always say, do you see a one or two new people before the trade deadline? Do you think there's going to be some new players here? What do you guys think?
I see more than 3-4. I see more than 3 players.
Okay.
I see
FG,
a bunch of players. Maybe not the first game, but there will be some moves when they return. I think is the next game on Friday? Let me see.
No, Friday mostly. Yeah, Friday I think.
Friday is the 18th. Friday is the game versus Atlanta.
Wow, in Atlanta or New York?
They're in Atlanta.
Oh, they don't have to. Oh wait, obviously the other players have to travel, but Judge and all they don't have to move, or unless they have to. If they have to go, no, I'm sure they brought their full. I'm pretty sure.
I'm sure they bought everything, and I'm sure whatever they need can be shipped to them. They don't need to go all the way back to New York just to come back to Atlanta. Yeah. I'm sure they have people on the Yankees that will gladly take a plane with all their stuff, whatever they need, and more bats, more equipment. I'm sure. I'm guessing the Yankees handle that in the background. As you know, with your experience, you probably know more of the background details.
Yeah.
Well,
so here, Joe, I want to bring up something here really interesting on this back page of the New York Post. I don't know if you guys saw it yet, but it says here, it surrounds Suarez. So it's on the page. It says snake eyes, and it says Diamondback was All-Star third base intrigued by Yankees potentially rolling dice on a big trade.
Okay, good. All right.
So,
well,
you think
for everybody, take a look at the back pages of the New York Post. Like Nathan says, take a look, and let's see what develops. But hey, Jonathan, I know you're pressed for time. Are you able to stay on a little bit, or do you need to leave?
I have a little bit of time. I'm not. Today is Tuesday, so I'm not really. I have another 10 minutes I can do.
Okay, cool. That sounds good to me. All right, so let's talk about Anthony Volpe, guys.
And yeah,
do you think by them drafting a shortstop, some people, some writers already saying the Yankees are giving up on Anthony Volpe? What's your guys' opinion?
I think the Yankees are getting ready to move past him unless Volpe can show he can play in the majors. And Volpe, I think Volpe is playing for a job both this year and next year. He has one more. Volpe, in my opinion, has one more year left in his Yankee term to prove he can stay here, because the Yankees would not draft 2 shortstops in 3 years if they thought Volpe was a long-term shortstop. So everything now is in Volpe's hands. Either he improves his game or he's gonna be gone one way or the other.
Yeah, but here's the problem with that, Jonathan. I know you're saying another year, but the problem is I don't think the fans want to stomach another year of this. I really don't.
The fans.
I know but the fans are the ones that pay your salaries.
Well,
they have a right to say whatever they like because they pay the salary.
If George Lombard, let's just say George Lombard goes on a burst post All-Star game, he ends the year hitting. From now until the end of the year, he has a 350 batting average with power. Ends the year in AAA for the last month. If he's ready for AAA this year, he could be ready for the majors next year.
Merck says actually the Yankees drafted 5 shortstops yesterday.
Yes.
Now, if that doesn't give an indication, then I don't know what does.
I
99 says Volpe pre-arbitration ends after the season. The Yankees won't waste money on him. Okay. If Nitin is right and J-Ram comes, then move Peraza to shortstop and until Lombard is ready. What do you think of that?
I mean, Peraza. Peraza. I mean, I guess if they decide to trade Volpe, then you put Peraza. I mean, I don't think that. I mean, I'm sure they. I think Volpe. So everybody, I think. Can you guys see Volpe getting traded this trade deadline? That's the question.
I don't
I
not
don't.
this year.
No.
I
Maybe
don't.
maybe next year.
Maybe
Okay.
went to meetings.
Maybe between now and the and I can see him. I can see Volpe trading between now and the and next year.
Yeah, but Lou brings up a great point though. Peraza even though he can't hit, he brings defense. So that's what we need though for the Yankees defense. So I would move Peraza to shortstop. I agree. If we can get that big impact bat.
Well, Peraza has always been the better defensive shortstop.
Yeah.
Now, Blaze 455, how you doing? Welcome. Why does Boone get visibly annoyed every time someone asks about how Volpe's playing?
Because Volpe is not playing well. Every time a player is not playing well, you're going to be asked for it repeatedly. And if you make the same decisions over and over again, you're going to be asked why you're making the same decisions over and over again and not having a different result.
I have another theory on that. Well, what about possibly that he had a big hand, Boone, to make Volpe become the starting shortstop, and now maybe he's regretting what's going on and he can't admit it, and it's eating him up. It's eating him up inside. That makes sense, guys. That makes sense. That's a possibility. Nathan, what do you think of that analogy?
Well,
because he was very excited about Boone. He wanted Boone. He was very excited about Volpe. He wanted Volpe in the worst way. Now that he's not doing well, he might be regretting that he went to management. We got to have Volpe. We got to have Volpe. I mean, he's not going to admit it to us, to anybody, but there isn't an out that it does make sense.
Yep, I agree. I think Volpe's on thin ice here right now. Yeah, so I think they're starting to put more pressure on Volpe, which he needs, and he needs to do a better job. So I think let's see if Volpe can turn around in the second half. Let's see what happens, but he is on thin ice though.
Well, this is another thing that I said to Jason before the draft. I said if the Yankees decision to where they go in the future will depend on what position they pick with the first pick. Since they drafted shortstop with the first pick, I think that indicates what direction they're going with Anthony Volpe.
Right. JT says, or they don't want to hurt his trade value. That's one. Then D-Train says he wanted up and Cashman wanted him to stay in the minors. So I think there's something going on there. I honestly do. I really believe that the possibility of Boone turning around and saying, hey, you know what? Maybe we should have had this guy stay down a little longer. It might have been great for him to do. But, of course, he's never going to. And right now, that's why when people in the chat say, why does Boone get upset? Think about it. It might be that way. Good morning, John the Beagle Dad. How's the doggy doing?
How's the new dog doing?
John the Beagle said, still talking about Volpe? Well, it's trade time. What do you want, John? We have to. There's no games. We got to have some sweet topics to talk about. I remember vividly the fans were calling for Volpe to be brought up as well after his hot spring training. Well, he never went down. So he was told like 3 days before opening day that he made the team. So it's not like he went down. And I think I know what you're saying. They weren't going to leave Tampa without Anthony Volpe, and I understand that. I totally understand that. 99 says Volpe playing has nothing to do with Boone. It all has to do with Cashman. Well, why? You don't think that Boone had a hand in having Volpe? That's a starting shortstop. Listen, I really, in my heart of hearts, I really thought that Volpe would be so much better than what he's doing. But I don't think it's all his fault. I'm sorry. You bat that man fifth. That was the worst thing you could do to that guy. Because that's like saying, and anybody that knows the name Bucky Dent, yeah, he hit a big homer. We know that. But he's not a home run hitter. So because the other guys on the team weren't doing as good, so what do? They put one of the guys that can hit with all that hoopla batting fifth, and I think that hurt the man. I really do.
It's also very similar to Jacoby Ellsbury. They gave Jacoby Ellsbury a 7-year contract after having one great season, or maybe 2 great seasons, and then
they did that because of no Johnny Damon. You know that.
So it's so tonight for the All-Star game, the lineup. I don't have it out yet, but they're saying Gleyber Torres is expected to lead off.
Yeah.
I don't doubt it. I mean, that's what Aaron Boone had him in the World Series. Jake says, Joe, he's not producing anywhere in the – we know that. But he got 52 RBIs from somewhere. And I'm telling you, if you leave that guy down either 8th or 9th, 7th, 8th or 9th, he's going to have some year. I'm telling you, he'll end up with 80 RBIs. That's not bad for a shortstop. The problem is they put him 5th, and all that reputation hitting 5th, I think screwed up his mind. I'm sorry. I agree somewhat with Jonathan. You want to keep Volpe? Bat him 7th or 8th for 162 games. And let's see what Volpe we have. You don't bat a guy that maybe will hit 250 batting 5th with all the big guns. It just doesn't work. I'm sorry. I mean, listen, Volpe, yeah, he hasn't played that well, but come on. Give the guy a little break here. There was a lot of pressure on that guy. A lot of pressure. Let's see. John, the Volpe attacks a situational hitting wherever he – I know that, John. I know that, but what are you going to do? He's targeted in the lineup. What can we do? Regardless, either you make a commitment to Volpe or trade him. But you can't – I'm sorry. Go ahead, Jonathan.
Also, remember, they kept Volpe out of major trades in the past. They could have traded for I don't know how many different players. They held on to the guy, and this is not the way Volpe is playing. Is not a guy that you hold on to for major trades. They passed on Corey Seager.
Oh, there's the lineup. 99 over 2. Yeah, they did put it up yesterday. That's what I thought. Okay, there's the lineup.
So you have Torres, Green, Judge, Cal, Vladdy, Ryan, Hearn, Jr., Javi Baez, and Jacob Wilson. Not a bad lineup, my friends. Not a bad lineup at all.
Yeah.
That is a very, very good. Jake says, regardless, wherever he plays, he barely produces. Well, then you know what, guys? If you really want this guy to go, and the pressure's on the Yankees to do it, then it'll probably happen. But I'm in the minority of saying bat him 7th or 8th every day for 1 year, and let's see what we got. Maybe the narrative will change. Maybe it's not always clutch for the guy. Because really, I mean, come on, that's a lot of pressure. I mean, it's almost batting cleanup. Yeah, Jonathan, I know. I'm glad that you stood on with us. Thank you so much, and we'll see you tomorrow morning. Any breaking news? Let us know. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. You have a nice day. Thank you,
I don't
Jonathan.
expect much breaking news
See you,
until
John.
the
I
game
hope.
starts again.
Mm-hmm.
But thank you, and we'll talk soon.
See you,
You got
Jonathan.
it. Have a great day. Okay.
Now there was two.
And now there was two and two. And how do you do? Let's see. Let's go back to the chat. The chat likes when we answer every question. So that's what let's do the best we can. How many of Volpe's RBIs came earlier when the talk was Volpe torpedo bat? I don't know, maybe 25, 28, something like that. But do we all agree that Volpe is better suited batting eighth or ninth? Could we at least get that much? Could we get that much from people? I mean, listen, Nick, are you in favor? Do you like the fact that Volpe bats fifth in this lineup, or do you want him to bat seventh or eighth or even ninth for that matter?
I think he needs to bat a little bit more down.
Yes. Yeah, there's no question.
Wow, look at this lineup here for the National League from
Otani, Acuna, Marte, Friedman, Manny Machado, Will Smith, Kyle Tucker, Lindor, and Pete. Wow.
Damn, that imagine that lineup in a regular season lineup like that.
Oh yeah, that would be nice. That would be nice. FJ says, I agree that Volpe should bat ninth place hitter in the lineup. Well, if you get a solid third baseman and everybody else is healthy in the lineup, you could see that. You could see that. Because listen, he's not going to bat ahead of Suarez if they get him. He's not going to bat ahead of unless he's a huge third baseman. I don't know. It's a mixture. It really is a mixture. I want to again say to everybody while we have a chance, and we have a lot of people on the chat. Don't forget tomorrow night, the Deadline Trade Talk Wednesday, July 16th at 8 p.m. Tune in, and we're gonna have a really nice discussion. And you guys in the chat are more than capable of coming on and asking questions if you'd like, or you'll be in the chat. And all you have to do is get in touch with us today at joeyankees28@gmail.com. joeyankees28@gmail.com. Give me a little a time to get in touch with you, and I will send each and every one of you that wants to come on the link. And one by one, we will have you guys talking to the panel. Ask your question, and if you like, you give a trade response. I would say you have we'll have everybody on. I want to be fair, about 5 minutes to everyone. Yes,
we had our show yesterday. Our job on the Mouse show was on yesterday, and we're on tomorrow again too at 7:30.
7:30. Okay.
I'll send you the link when they post it up tomorrow.
Cool. Suarez will protect Judge. That's what he says. He will protect Judge.
Suarez, yeah.
Yeah, you like that?
Yeah.
How would you do the lineup? Give me your 1 to 6 at least.
But I really want that Cleveland trade though. That's the thing.
Which one?
The Cleveland trade, hopefully.
Oh, the Cleveland. Well, what about the Kansas City trade? What do you think of that?
I mean, that could happen also. That's a possibility. So 1 through 6.
Yeah, go ahead, please.
Dominguez, if he doesn't get traded. Dominguez, Judge, Belly, Suarez. Wait, Dominguez, Judge, Belly, Suarez, and then Stanton.
Oh, cool. Okay. All right. Just to let everybody know, there has been
Oh, wait,
confirmation.
Jazz. I think Jazz. He's 99 has Jazz behind Suarez.
Would you? Well, depending on the pitcher.
Yeah.
If it's a righty, it'll be Jazz. If it's a lefty, let's see who they'd want to put in there. Would you go Stanton? A lefty? Would you go Stanton, a Jazz, and a righty? You go Jazz, Stanton. How do you feel about that?
Mm. Wait, what?
Okay, against the righty, you would have Jazz and Stanton. Against the lefty, you go Stanton and Jazz.
Yeah, that could work also.
Yeah, that's definitely going to work. By the way, everyone, I want to give notification on a couple of things on the roundtable talk. I just confirmed that that Chris the Flash will be coming on tomorrow night with us, and we're real happy to hear about that. He is great in the chat. He's fantastic, and we're gonna have a mixture of the people on the show talking regular. This is going to be exciting. I am really looking forward to this, guys, and I think it's going to be a great show. I really do, and thanks so much to Chris the Flash to tag team with us, and kudos to him. And he's also look for him for his show would usually be around 9:30 Eastern time. I gotta get the times right this time, which I will never forget again. That his time is an hour behind the Eastern time, so let's remember that. But for sure, go to his show. Go to Jabba and the Mount that Nitin puts together. It's a wonderful show. They really know what they're talking about. I love the way they interact. It's smooth and it's a very good show. So by all means, you got to go check that out, gang. You have to check that show out. And we're talking Jabba Chamberlain here, guys. Come on, why wouldn't you want to go on there? He's a great Yankee. He was a great Yankee. If it wasn't for the migrants or whatever you call them, the midgets or the Nitons running around. I don't know. Whoever they were, it stunk, and it wasn't fair to Jabba.
It's called the Joe from NY Maniac.
Yeah, there you go, the NY Maniac. But let's get back into the chat. Let's see. 99. I think the Guardians need to trade him and rebuild. I think Nitin will like that. Jake, I'm not seeing anything about Ramirez and a trade rumors.
Yeah, it's just
on the market.
It's just he could be on the market, but we don't know. Let's see.
Oh yeah, no question about it. But I mean, I agree with you with the Ramirez. I don't like the stats of Quan.
Yeah, but
I would make a trade. I would make a change on that.
But no, but Quan brings. Don't worry, take out the stats. Quan is a legit leadoff hitter. He's he can bring speed. He can do anything on the field.
I don't know who it was. If it was CT.
99. I'm not trading Carlos Legrand for Suarez. It cannot be in that deal. No way. This guy is something special.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I don't want to trade Spencer Jones or Sittler for him.
You don't have to. I don't think you don't. We might not have to trade Spencer Jones for him. We have Stephen Quan. Yeah, but no, Quan. I mean, if we trade Dominguez, might be in that trade if it does happen.
Well, 99 says we have 4 outfielders. We don't need Quan.
Yeah, if we trade Dominguez, who I think he can be.
But do you feel okay? Then on that part, do you feel that Dominguez is a worse fit than Quan? We know that Quan is a good outfielder, but all-around ball player. Don't you think that? Now,
obviously Dominguez brings power, but Quan gives you other things, though.
Yeah, it would make sense. It would make sense. I'm okay with anything. You know what my situation is. Under no circumstance do I want to.
It's just Cashman needs to back up his comments that he said the other time. So I don't know
what.
Remember the comments Cashman said we're going all in or something? Not all in.
Right.
Whatever he said, I forgot.
Merck says Quan is a legit leadoff
Yeah,
hitter.
that's what I'm saying.
He is. FG, and so is Dominguez, according to 99. So Merck says, yeah, Stephen Kwan is legit. No, he is. I'm not saying no, but again, do you want, if you trade Dominguez, you're definitely not trading Spencer Jones. You can't tell me they're going to trade both of those guys. That would be insane. And even you have to admit that. That would be insane.
Yep.
2 all-around ball players that can make a difference in a lineup for the next 10 years, at least.
I mean, it could happen, but that boat gets traded, but we don't know
If
yet.
they do, I'd be very disappointed. There better be some really good names coming back, because I would be shocked. I really would be shocked. It wouldn't surprise me, though, if they did trade one of those pitchers. It wouldn't surprise me. I mean, one thing's for sure. Everybody in the chat, we all know one thing's for sure, and it's almost as good as death and taxes. They're going to make a trade.
Yeah.
Now, what are they going to do? Speculate, speculate, speculate. That's all we can do is speculate. I mean, if we were a fly on the wall, and I wish we were, in Cashman's office, then we can come back as a person and come on the air and say, hey, you know what I heard? I heard so-and-so is being traded for so-and-so. But unfortunately, we can't turn into flies, so we have to speculate. If we're lucky enough to get inside info, but again, unless we really find out, we can only speculate, people, just like you do. So it's a few more days. There's not that much left. 2 weeks we're talking about. And then we'll start all over again. So I'm looking forward. We're really looking forward to that. No question in my mind. So what's your day looking like, Nit? You're tied down right now, but what do we got cooking for you in the next day or two?
We have a couple meetings today, and then a lot of other stuff. We have a couple meetings today. Can you hear me?
Nit, are you there?
Yeah.
All right, he was frozen. We'll bring him up in a minute. With all these rainstorms, I'm even surprised that we're okay. Oh, okay. I think he's okay now. There we go.
Yeah. So
yes,
we have a couple meetings today, and then we have a couple events coming up. So stay tuned. And then
awesome.
My team and I are working on more guests for the show. So stay tuned.
A couple people were asking me in the chat on email that they were saying, do you cover Giants and Jets all the time?
Yeah, we cover them too.
And what do you and like? Do you?
We know a lot of
be reporting that in on certain shows, or can you be a contributor with let's say us?
Yeah, I can. What do you call? We know a lot of players from both teams. So
okay, what do you think of while this baseball is on hiatus right now? What do you think of the Giants and Jets for this upcoming season? Is it too early to speculate? I mean, the Jets are always hopeful, but they usually end up doing nothing.
Well, the Jets, for me, they have a good team. It's just they just have to stay healthy. They got Justin Fields now at quarterback. I can see him winning. I can see them winning. If everything goes well, if they stay healthy, I can see them winning 9 or 10 games. And then for the Giants, you obviously got Russell Wilson as the starter, Jameis Winston as your backup, Jackson Dart as your third. And then Tommy DeVito, they got to figure out what to do with Tommy. I'm hoping he stays on the practice squad, or hopefully gets another opportunity. But Giants really expectations with Wilson it's gonna be high, but let's see. So that's another team that needs to stay healthy, and they need to do a better job up front in the offensive line. They need to have a better offensive line in order to have success. But they have a good squad. I like their weapons, and this will be interesting this year. And for both teams, I mean, like I said, if everything goes well, I can see them winning 8 or 9 games.
Where do you see? Who do you think is the team to beat this early? I mean, I know it's early on.
But I
In
think
your
the team to
opinion,
beat is the Philadelphia Eagles. They won the Super Bowl last year, but they lost some players. We can't really tell, but I mean, I'm gonna put the Eagles up there until someone is there, and the Chiefs. I'll put the Chiefs up there too.
what about the Cowboys?
Cowboys looking good. I think they're having a great camp, and new coach or our assistant coach, who's a coach now, Brian Schottenheimer. He's doing a good job of installing the right system, the right culture for these players, and getting George Pickens was huge for them. Having another weapon for Dak alongside with CeeDee Lamb, I think they should be fine. I think their defense is always there. They're gonna have a good defense. It's just a matter of Dak's. Everything surrounds Dak, right? Dak needs to stay healthy. That's the main key. If Dak does stay healthy, then they have a good shot of winning the East too. Um, it seems like something's different with this team, this mindset. And shot, even though everybody thinks the hire was not splashy, but if you think about it, I really do like the hire now. I know where Jerry Jones is going with this. He's familiar with Dak Prescott, obviously, and Schottenheimer brings swag. I don't know if you saw the clips on from training camps yet on DallasCowboys.com or YouTube. He brings swag to the practices. The players love him. The players do love him. So it's gonna be interesting to see. But I think they have a good squad heading into the season.
Yeah, I mean, I would guess so. I'm
But
hoping.
actually, and another good pickup for them was bringing back Matt Eberflus as a defensive coordinator. I think that's a huge plus for them.
Yeah, no, that's great. Well, we want to throw in some stuff here on NY Yankee Mania, guys, because obviously there will be a time that there will be no baseball, and so we're going to keep the show uppity up and ready to go. The Yankees will always come first, but if you have a guy here like Nitin who's going to cover all football for us, I mean, come on, we have to take advantage of it. And it seems like you guys are all for it, so let's go for it.
Yeah, but
I really hope that,
like I said, my team and I, we know a lot of players from both teams. So
yeah. Hey, listen, that would be awesome.
yeah, actually, Clayton Adams is a big hire too. He's a new offensive coordinator for the Cowboys, so that's a huge hire for them, coming from Arizona. And everybody knows who he had in Arizona, Colin Murray. So Clayton Adams will bring a different dimension to the offense that we had before.
Ultra says the Cowboys getting
So
Clayton Adams was
that's what I
the
was
best
just talking
hire.
about.
Yeah, so that's great. Now, JT, I think you told me in the past you are a Dallas Cowboy fan.
How about the Cowboys?
Yeah. We have a lot of Cowboy fans. They follow me. Wow. We have Ultra Cowboy. We have JT. We have myself. Nitin, you're a Cowboy fan, really at heart, right?
Yeah.
All right. So there we go. Evan. Oh, no, no, he's a Giant. I'm sorry, Evan. Cowboys going nowhere again. Ha ha ha. I don't know about that. Let's see. Let's see what
Let's
the
see.
other. Oh, Merck too. Let's go Cowboys.
Yeah.
How about them Cowboys?
Jimmy Johnson.
Yeah, I know. Everybody wants to see the cheerleaders.
And then the cheerleaders. Have you seen the cheerleaders documentary yet for the Cowboys?
Believe it or not, I saw half of it, and I haven't been able to see the other half.
It's a nice documentary, and also they're having another. They're gonna have the Cowboys on Netflix too. Talk about the team.
Now here's something. JT.
August 9th. It premieres August 19th for the Cowboys.
Oh, okay. I did see the some attractions to it though. It looks great. JT, fellas, I'm worried about the strikes that's looming. It's ugly head above us. Now you're talking obviously the baseball situation, right, JT? Yeah, there's no question. There's going to be a lockout. It's a lockout or a strike. They're not staying this way. There's some rules there that have to go. So that will determine. But yeah, there will be a stoppage. But you hope that's right after the World Series, and then you have all winter to iron it out. Sometimes you need 8 months for it. Who knows? But we'll worry about that when it rears its ugly head late next year. Now, Evans says the only good thing about the Cowboys is their stadium. Well, that's kind of harsh, Evan. Come on, even for a Giant fan. Ultra says, I went to the Cowboys draft party in Frisco this year, and my 15-year-old was drooling looking at the Cowboys cheerleaders.
Yeah.
Well, that's like looking at WWE superstars.
Tiffany Stratton could be one too.
Tiffany Stratton, to name a few. Hey, listen, Trish Stratus came back, and she looks better than she did when she was younger.
Yeah.
She looks fantastic. I mean, listen, it's all about entertainment. We all know that this is entertainment, no matter what. Let's again go back to the chat. There needs to be stoppage when Volpe comes up to bat. Oh God. Oh my God. Can we give Volpe a little leeway here? Come on, guys. I mean, listen, there could be a lot worse shortstop than Anthony Volpe, and you know that. Come on. Let's give the guy a little break. Listen, he might come back in a fury. Maybe they found something. Maybe they're going to have him bunt. They're going to have him do something. I don't know. But listen, he's our shortstop now, guys. We're going to have to rah-rah him. He's not going anywhere unless a miracle happens on the 31st. So we got to deal with it. I mean, do we have a choice? Mm-hmm. It's like years ago, and Nathan, you would agree with me. I don't think a lot of people wanted Roger Clemens on the Yankees staff. But you know what? He came and he helped win World Series. And, you forget things. But you got to give him a little love, a little bit, just a little. He's your shortstop. I mean, geez, even Gleyber Torres got a little love here and there. And that was hard to do. Oh, my God. Ultra says, trade Volpe for Charleston Chew. That's actually good candy, actually.
Mm-hmm.
But let's see. Volpe needs to have a good second half. Well, all right. Well, that is encouraging to that's what we want to hear. We got to rally around him a little bit. Who knows? Maybe by getting new players, he might be a different player. You got to give him another chance. The guy is only 23 years old. Come on. If they're giving a chance to Dominguez, they're giving a chance to Wells, they're giving a chance to Rice. You got to be fair here. And he hasn't been that bad. I mean, yes, he's had some clunkers at shortstop. But come on, let's give him a little kudos. Just a little, please. When was the last time we had an international superstar? Nathan, would that be what do you call El Duque?
I mean, I guess you can say that, but I'm trying to think who else.
Do you remember the commercial? Let's do the El Duque. Yeah. El Duque.
But I'm trying to see who else, though. I don't know. Luis Severino, no.
No. Hideki Matsui.
Oh, wait, yes. Mm-hmm.
That's good, Cowboy. Very, very good. Thank you.
There you go.
I definitely don't think it was Severino. That's for sure. All right, the count right now in the chat is for 8:45. We have 14 yes and 8 no's. Nitin, what's your vote on it? You get to vote on this. 14-8 yes so far. On the 8:40, starting the show at 8:45, what some fans want.
I think it's a good idea.
What?
I think it's a good idea.
Okay, so it's 15-8. I'm putting down Nitin is for it. We will do this for a couple of days, guys. So no worries if you want to think about it. What about Tanaka?
Yeah, Tanaka. I would put him in there.
The Astros and the Guardians always find international talent. So why can't the Yankees? The Yankees find guys, they're very young. They're like 15, 16, 17 years old. You know they're not going to bring them. Hell, they don't want to bring up somebody who's 24, let alone maybe a 16 years old. Remember Dominguez when they drafted him, he was only 16 years old. So, you got to give it a little time and a little bit of a bang here. So, how many people watching the All-Star game tonight, guys?
Yep.
How many people?
Are you going live during the All-Star game?
I was gonna say we go on live at 7 p.m. tonight.
We go live during the All-Star game too.
And it'll be before the and then everybody we'll switch over to Jobber and the Mount. 7 p.m. Oh, you're going to be on live. Yeah, no, we'll do it. We'll do a little All-Star maybe preview at 7:00. And actually, you know what, Nick? Let's do 6:00. I think 6:00 would be good. It would be ideal. The people get ready for the All-Star game and this and that, and we have the luxury to like move around a little bit. How do you feel about 6 p.m.?
7 p.m.
You want to do 7 p.m.?
Or yeah, I guess if
I'm asking your opinion. What would you like to see? Would you like to go on at 6:00 tonight or 7:00 Eastern time?
I think probably. You know what? Let's do 8. Yeah, you want to do 8 or 7? What do you want to do? I don't know. It's up to you.
No, I don't want to do it at the start of the All-Star game. The All-Star game will probably come on at like 8:12. So, let's do like a little pregame of, a little preview of the All-Star and all of that, and we'll come on at 7:00. That good?
Mm-hmm.
We good with that? Okay, so 7:00, we'll go on, guys. So, and we'll talk a little bit more about, now during the day, obviously, if the Yankees make a move, that will be an NY Yankee Mania. Don't forget, all of that stuff will be there. If they make a big move, we come on live. Don't worry about that. I have it covered. NY Yankee Mania will always have it covered. We've got great people to break news, and I have a few up my sleeve too. So there's a lot that will happen today. But we will do a live show tonight at 7 p.m. And that will lead you into Jobber and the Mount and the All-Star game. So we'll look forward to that. Final thoughts, Nitin, and then we'll move on.
Let's go Yankees, and hopefully the AL wins tonight.
AL, you got that right. Yeah, we're all rooting for the AL. He's right about that. Everyone, thank you so much for spending time with us in the chat this morning. I know that with no Yankee game, the meat and potatoes is missing, but you know what? I think we held up good. Well, we had a lot of people in the chat. Thank you. Keep voting about the time, possibly changing at the end of the month from 8:30 to 8:45. If you say yay, we do it. You say no, I will keep it at 8:30. So with that in mind, have a great day, everyone. Enjoy the day, and come back to us at 7 p.m. I would really appreciate it. And who knows? We may have a trade to talk about. You never know. But today it'd be kind of hard because it is the All-Star game. You don't want to take the thunder away from that. And I don't think Major League Baseball will allow. Maybe the Yankees make a trade, but they may not be allowed to say anything until the All-Star game is completely over. But stranger things have happened. We saw that in the NBA Finals, so we know. But with that in mind, everyone, thank you so much. Love each and every one of you. You guys are the best. Press the like button on the way out when you can, and also subscribe if you haven't subscribed. It means a lot to the content, and we can give you a lot more the faster. The more you subscribe, the more we can do things. So with that in mind, God bless you all. God bless America. Let's go Yankees. Let's go All-Star game. Let's go trades. Let's make the New York Yankee fans happy. Take care, everyone. We'll see you tonight at 7 p.m. 10-4 and out. Take care.